And hello YouTube, and welcome to another game I've started now, and it's Katawa Shoujo. I think that's how I pronounce. I'm not too sure. But either way, you may notice you kind of got these pictures here, and they're not meant to really be there. Should really be blank, because I've kind of beaten this game already once. But yeah, the reason that is because I saw someone else play it, and they kind of didn't finish it. So I wanted, just play by myself and, just kind of get the end because I thought they were almost done. Apparently, I was really wrong. They barely had even started. But at the end, I kind of regretted not, recording it for my channel. So I thought, well, because here's the thing. There's a couple of different endings. And I'm not too sure because, again, I haven't played the other ones. But I'm guessing they're going to be quite different because kind of can't have the same ending. If that makes any sense. So, I guess that's kind of it, just trying to have a redemption round, I guess that's what you call it. But, I don't know, I did want to, say to you guys is that, because this game is very texty, I mean, it's a lot of reading, and so I just kind of want to recommend you guys this game, because it's one of my favourites, I think. So I'm like just saying, if you do like text games, and I guess don't mind the whole dating simulator thing, go give it a try for yourself, before you see me watch it. And if you happen to come back and watch mine to see how you compare, then hey, please do. But another thing I should probably say is, apparently there's some more 18 plus images, I guess I should say, for this game, like getting towards the end. I mean, I just kind of want to have a little heads up, and I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that once it comes to it, but yeah, I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I could just put something in the title, or I would make it 18 plus, or at least just disable the 18 thing, but I don't know. I mean, I just don't really want to skip anything which could be important. I'm not, I'd probably sound a bit of a creep, like being like, oh no, I don't want to skip the 18 plus. But no, I mean, I've had it so where I've like read a book or seen a video and I've come back to the exact place I stopped, but I had to rewind and see where I left off just because I'm not sure if something important that I skipped. If that makes any kind of sense. And I guess I don't really want an 18 plus because it's kind of annoying when you come across a video and it's like 18 plus continuous. Like, do I really want to bother? I won't really stop anything, so. But either way, after that rant, which is however long, I'm finally getting the game. Hope I never have to do that again. But anyway, as I said, the first bit of the game I'm probably going to remember a fair deal of, so I might not have too much to say, but like, keep with me off that, because then my reactions are going to be actually genuine. Well, it's not that I'm going to deny them or anything, but either way. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy far out of the sight of teachers and fellow students, but now in late winter it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. It looks so nice. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in the cold. Just how long am I supposed to wait here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Oh yes, the note slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of a letter in the locker. At least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time is slow to accrue. Anyway, another thing I should have said is, that was one of the reasons I love this game, because it may be mostly text, but it has a lovely vocabulary. I mean, if you don't understand it, I guess it's like, well, tough luck, but I mean, it is just nice to read. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. That sounds a bit... Hi Hisao, you came? A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognise the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to 100 times, but never as more as an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams. My heart begins to race. Again, why she got a skirt on? I mean, it's snowing. Just saying. Ironica? I got a note telling me to wait here. It's yours? Damn, I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. Pathetic. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. And this guy, like, yeah. Good reaction, I guess. Man, that still looks weird, doesn't it? My heart is pounding now as it was trying to burst from my chest and claim the girl for itself. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music in my ears. Ranako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her fingers. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I can even force a word out if I tried. You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me. I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. So? I reach up to try and massage my throat, but only send spikes of blinding pain along my arms. Hisao? My whole body freezes save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Hisao! The breathe in my chest suddenly stops and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Anako running towards me, all these fade to black. Last thing I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Anako screaming for help and incessant clatter of the branches above. So, what, like 2 minutes in and we've died already? So, not a lot of games do that, I guess. Damn squeak chair. 4-leaf Studios. Okay, I swear I'm never going to get that pronunciation. Shoujo. Doesn't help, it's kind of Japanese, but I don't know, it's nothing to put against the game. I'm not sure I would be, but anyway. I should really be quiet. Okay, you must need to go to pee a lot. There's just that going on. I'm just saying. What's that? I don't know. I remember that first time. I don't want to say what it seems like, but I have no clue what that is. So what is that? It looks like a small table leg. Just saying. Oh, that reminds me. I don't have the right time keeper anymore. I should have thought that one through. So I have no clue how long this is going on for, but you know, I like the game and I don't mind if I do it in like bigger chunks. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. Hope you didn't die, bud. Be happy for that. In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. So I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. A strange word. A foreign alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. A strange word. Wait. Yeah, just redid the thing. That's weird. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently I've had it for a long time. They say it was a miracle that I was able to go on for so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. I'd already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them it was all fresh. They were willing to sell a house in order to pay for a cure. Of course there isn't a cure. You know, I didn't die, I'd be kinda happy. Just saying, bud. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt like I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons and cards, but the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began trickling down to nothing, running to nothing shortly after. I realised that the only reason I'd gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me the sympathy had been turned into a class project. Ugh. Maybe some people were generally concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the month, only my parents came on a regular basis. Ranaka was the last to stop visiting. Well, good for her to visit all. I mean, I guess she killed you, but still. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I've asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate for when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatments and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar and the surgeries are left on my chest, slowly changed its appearance over time, thinking it some kind of an omen. Wait, oh, do you have to have surgery? That kind of sucks. Again, how would he saw it? Either way, I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough that now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows there's at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital, but it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That was all my life was like. The days become increasingly hard to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like the time blurred in some kind of gooey mass I was trapped inside, instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. Come on. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash in my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I'd set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was about to cry. But that happened only rarely. It was really bad for this guy, and I couldn't even cry. It was Sal. Was that Sal? Wait. See, I've already played the game. I'm horrible with names. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, everyone. Like, I'm horrible with names. Today the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. This is supposed to be some kind of special occasion. It's not even a party. There is this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers and settling down them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Sal. How are you doing? Or how are you today? I don't even answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all the medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns so wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. I take them from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Erectile dysfunction. Yeah. Wait, that's nothing to do with the heart, is it? Pretty sure that means you poop. Pretty sure that's to do with poop. And that's how immature I am, everyone. Anyway, the absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. This is insane. side effects, adverse effects, contradictions, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I tried to read them, they're so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this, for the rest of my life, every day. I'm afraid this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medication is always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see the list fade over the years. Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents who believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please calm down, Hisao. Listen, I didn't even say anything, but sure. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down? Wait, says it tells me you knew full well I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Wherever my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount, however I don't think it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specialises in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What? It has a 24-hour nursing staff and only takes a few minutes. And it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? If it's a school for disabled kids, don't try to disguise that fact. If it really was that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a look a couple of weeks back. I think you'd like it. Looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with a condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue education. Well, again, yeah, you're not gonna die, bud. It's not all lost. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamned opportunity. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, a special school, that's an insult. That is what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All the students here are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Your father's right, and many of the graduates of school have gone on to do amazing things. A person don't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person don't have to be held back by their disability. That's what disability is. Should have said that last, I think. Anyway, I really hate that something so important has been decided for me. What can I do? What can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I've always thought my life was actually kind of boring. Now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now. Something about how I can go back to my school anyway. But no. I don't say anything. The fact is, I know it's futile. I look around the room feeling very tired of all this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that will make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this. But the thought of going to a stable school, what is it even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. This is all I can think of to get through this. At least I still have something, even if it's a special school. It's something. A fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try and see what my new life will look like. And either way, guys, I feel like this might be a good chance to end episode 1. Now look, we finished the prelude. Yay. So either way, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.